Welcome to City Talk. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy. I am so excited to be back on set, Dream Pilot Films. Amber, hi.
Hello, my
So
friend.
glad you're here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I am so glad.
Yes.
You know,
It's good to see you.
well, as you all know, I'm just going to get this done with in the beginning. My last show was with Kim Surratt. We talked about adoption, and I am adopted. And I've been spending a lot of time with my birth mom, Grandma B, and been doing her bucket list the last 6 months. And Tuesday, the last show we recorded like a few Tuesdays ago, I dedicated the show to her because I knew she wasn't doing well, and I was planning to go visit her. And then the very next day, Wednesday, we lost her. So this is my first time back on set because I've been gone doing the celebration of life and celebrating her. And it's been really nice having people like you and Jesse, Georgia, and the team here was like, you know what, do what you got to do.
Yeah,
we got you covered.
Absolutely. I do just want to say that I am incredibly proud of you for taking up that responsibility and spending that time with your mom and fulfilling her bucket list. And
so cool.
That's a lot more than a lot of people get, and I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of you for handling it because it's a lot of work and pressure, and that's beautiful.
But her dream was this show, and she
here we are
called me her superstar.
You are a superstar. You're my superstar.
Oh, you're my star. But I am going to start off with this quote, because from her. This is actually a quote from Grandma B. If you remember anything after I leave this world, remember that I loved even more than I was foolish, that I cared even more when it was unwanted. And when my body is gone, remember one thing, my heart. And she laminates her little poems, and she always puts hearts. And I never really connected it so much as when she was gone, I was going through her stuff and her memoirs, and she had so many poems, and everything was about heart. And my whole life is about heart.
Together we are one
Together
heart.
we're one heart. So I feel like the circle has kind of come around because this show is because of my mom. She said, I believe in you. You need to do this. You need to help the nonprofits. You need to be there for your community, share what's going on. So she literally helped me pick out the set.
Yeah.
And so I'm really happy. And this is show 20.
20, wow.
20, it is show 20. And we are going to be, the title of the show is Unveiling the Heart of Giving.
Perfect.
Is that just like,
lovely,
whoa, how does this all happen? And the art of giving, and this is actually Giving Tuesday. So it's the perfect time to honor my mom as well. And one of my favorite charities, and Amber, you along with Dorinda's Chocolate have been so supportive of this with me. I love supporting. So it's Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, and we're going to have Holly and Tiffany on the next segment. And they're just gems in our community, and they really care through their whole heart. And it's, it's local. Everything stays right here in Northern Nevada. So that's what we're going to be talking about. But tell me a little bit about, you've had some craziness at Dorinda's. Busy.
It is the busy holiday season. Production, we are in full force production for Christmas, bringing you all
the candy factory.
Yes, at the chocolate factory, bringing you all of your sweets for the holidays. So that's been a little stressful, but hey, who doesn't get stressed out during the holidays, right?
Yes, we're trying to be real, and we were on, yes.
And you look so festive in your beautiful
Labels,
outfit.
thank you, Labels. So Blythe picked out this. She said red is my color, so I'm trying to wear a little bit.
I kind of think it is. When I walked in and I saw you, I was like, whoa.
Who is that?
Like, you look really great.
Thank you. Well, the dress is from Sarah Campbell. So she picked out the dress, and I'm trying to showcase that you could wear, like, I wore the boots the last show, and I decided to buy the boots. I love the boots. And I never realized I would like high boots like this, but I do. And I'm going to wear them the next show as well. And the earrings that I have on, I'm going to be wearing those as well. So I'm just trying to how would you say, multi-use, what's the word for your outfits?
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
That's what it's Debbie talk. So that's what I'm trying to do. But holidays for you, do you spend a lot of extra time with family? Are you, or with working at Dorinda's, are you just working straight through?
I mean, our whole team is pretty much at max capacity right now. We have a pretty small team with us, and everybody's just working super, super hard. We try to really implement having a positive work environment and keep everybody's morale up. So we've been implementing kind of some fun games at work.
Okay, I came in the other day to drop off the basket, and you were making it look pretty and adding the chocolates. What were you guys? We have just a few minutes. What were you guys doing? You were having.
So we got a really big account from a local casino wanting to purchase some chocolates for their the steakhouses, the Peppermill family of steakhouses. They're going to be carrying our sea salt caramels now. So we got an order for 16,000 caramels, and we had about 6 days to put it together. So the team, owners, GMs, brand manager, all of us sat down to package for a whole day 16,000 individual caramels. And to make it happen and to have fun while we did it, we developed a game. It was a very silly game, but every single round it was who could package one of the full boxes the fastest, and whoever won got to pick some sort of a punishment for the loser. And that game just went on all day, and it was a lot of fun. So.
That's cool.
So we're trying to find ways to just make the holidays a little bit better and keep that morale up and not go crazy.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
And again, I want to thank you, and I also want to thank Caliber really quick. Let's check
look at
out
these braids.
Look at that.
Pretty.
And I'm going to wear this style for both shows to show that you can wear the same hairdo twice. And Soak Nail Spa. I'm trying to venture out into some more bold colors.
Black next time.
Red will be next. I should have had red on, but I wasn't quite ready for red. So anyway, we are going to take our first break. When we come back, you're going to get to meet Tiffany. You're going to get to meet Holly. You're going to see their vision and the vision of Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, and your heart is going to shine bright. So stay tuned. It's About Town Deb and Amber with City Talk. Welcome back. It's About Town Deb and Amber with City Talk at Dream Pilot Films. We are excited to introduce our two beautiful guests here with Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. And if you know About Town Deb, Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation comes out just like this because I love them and I've been supporting them. And
as long as I can remember. We've been working. I think when you and I first started working closely together,
you just jumped right in
because of Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation.
Yes, it was. So we have Holly Aycock here, and we're executive director.
Yes, and we're so happy. Thank you so much for having us on here today.
And Tiffany Kress. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Welcome aboard. You were recently, how long have you been at Children's Cancer Foundation?
We're going on about 6 months now.
Yes, and I was so excited to finally get to meet you. And you just have added so much joy and so much.
Thank you.
Can instill
Tiffany's
your
amazing.
No, it's
Thank
true.
you. Really is.
No, I mean, your whole team really is a team. And you pick up the phone, you call your team, or you're at a fundraiser, you can see that you guys all click.
We really have a great time together.
That's really, really important. Yes. So I'm going to do a quote, and then Amber has some questions for you.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of Giving Tuesday, that's what it is today, let's embark on a journey of compassion and generosity. Today's show is dedicated to my mom in tribute of her memory. And actually, my cousin from Nebraska said, I'd like to send flowers, but I have a feeling you'd rather me make a donation.
Oh,
So she was going to call and make a donation. So we want people to know that a gift of giving can be a donation in memory and in honor. So this show really is dedicated to my mom.
That's lovely.
And I'm going to let Amber take it over.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you.
And I think first things first, as we begin this talk, and we work with the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, let's start by understanding the foundation's origins and the heartfelt mission it carries. Can you share with us how Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation began and the vision that drives its commitment to supporting children and families facing cancer?
Sure. The Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation began with two different organizations, Angel Kiss Foundation and the Keaton Raphael Memorial. And in 2008, they merged and we became the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. So we've been saying, we've been helping families in Northern Nevada for over 23 years. Mm-hmm. And we can help emotionally and financially. We really want, when a child is diagnosed with cancer, we want the family to just concentrate on what's most important to their child.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think it's also important to say that, the Keaton Raphael Memorial and the Angel Kiss Foundation were both started by bereaved mothers who just wanted to give back to the community that they've been a part of, and wanted to make sure that no parent had to struggle through their child's cancer treatment. Yeah. And I really hope that I think we are doing the honor of helping those families through.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to chime in for a second. This totally just came to mind, and it's a full circle moment. When I very first moved to town, I was the parish life director at St. Albert's Church, and my girlfriend, Sandy Isham, had said, "Hey, Deb, can we put up a giving tree for the Angel Kiss Foundation?" And it was our first giving tree that it was like we just cut out a tree. It was way back when, before all the fancy, nobody had done this. Right. And so we literally had gifts and tags. And we put the tree up, and I put up, I made 50 tags. And she's like, "I will be happy if we get rid of 10. I'm like, "Oh no." After that mass, she's like, "Okay, where's those other tags?"
That's so true.
So I have been involved really since it was Angel Kiss.
Right.
So I'm just so honored I'm just glad you brought that up, because I think people need to know that collaborations, and here today, with Dorinda's Chocolate, and with Labels, and with Soak Spa, we all have worked together, and the basket that you guys are going to be getting as well, Dorinda's Chocolate has every single basket, any basket for any donation. I get the stuff, I take it in, Amber fluffs it up, puts chocolate in it, and we're a team. And I just think that's so cool to think of, that a team where two organizations came together and created Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. That's just so incredible.
Mm-hmm. And I think you touched on the heart of the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, and that is that the community that we work with, we get to really meet some incredible people in this community who just want to give back, such as yourself, such as Dorinda's. And it's really wonderful to see our community rally around these young cancer warriors and help them through their journey.
And we really only can do what we do by helping these families because of the Northern Nevada community. We're not state or federally funded, so really every dollar that comes to us goes right out to our families.
Right. I'm not sure a lot of people realize that you're not state funded. Mm-hmm. I mean, that the funds you raise locally are from our community members and business members, and the grassroots and the fundraising, which we'll talk about ways that you could create your own. Sure. We're going to talk about this one, which is just created just to happen. But you have lots of traditions as well, as the kids are going through all of the cancer, and we're so happy when somebody can make it through and they ring the bell. Tell us about that tradition. I think that's pretty cool.
So our bell ringings are really a celebration. We celebrate a lot of things around the office, but the bell ringing is a really special celebration of the end of treatment. So kiddos get to decide on the theme for it, and we throw a big party.
When you say theme, what do you mean? It's a party, theme, and they ring the bell.
So one of my favorites has been a Paw Patrol one. So
who?
Paw Patrol.
It's a children's movie.
Yes.
It's a children's movie. I'm really old. Who? I didn't know. I'm just being real.
Yeah. A cartoon.
Okay. So remind me, it's the
Learning Express.
Learning Express.
They donated all the characters, and they had dressed up in them, and we surprised the little girl, and she was thrilled, and she rang the bell, and it was so touching and
Yes. And thankfully, Learning Express had a Chase costume because that was her favorite. So she got to meet her favorite Paw Patrol character and celebrate with Chase.
And when you say character, this is like I'm imagining like
a big
a
mascot.
Disneyland
Yes, like
character.
Disneyland mascot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And how old was she?
7, correct? Am I correct in that? And then what was great was after she rang the bell, she kept bundling up all the confetti and having us throw it, and then she'd ring the bell again, and she did it like 10
Hey, she can
to
ring
12
that bell
times.
all
And
she wants.
exactly. I was like, you earned that bell. Ring it.
that bell.
Yeah.
So the process even to get to ringing the bell. So I'd like you to say a little bit about when you get that first call. Let's go back. You're a parent. You're at the doctor's appointment, and you hear that word.
Yeah.
We hate cancer. That's like the scariest word. You're a mom. You're a dad. It's your teenager. Where do you guys step in from that moment they hear? Tell us how that goes.
Just you talking about it, I just got
Yeah,
goosebumps.
same. Look, I did too.
But we work with the social workers at the hospitals, and usually the social worker will help us help the family fill out the application, and within 24 to 48 hours, our amazing programs and services team will be calling that family. And they'll either bring them into the office or they can Zoom, whatever's most convenient for the family. And then they will assess the family's needs because every family's so different. This year alone, we've had 35 new diagnoses and 10 relapse. So they had rung the bell and now they're in relapse again. So, which is huge. So we've helped over 145 families total already this year.
Wow.
Because a family stays with us for many, many years while they're going through their cancer journey. And we can help with medical copays, travel to specialty treatments. We have a wonderful hospital, the renowned here. A lot of our families see those wonderful doctors, but still they'll have to travel for specialty treatments, for stem cell transplants or bone marrow transplants. They don't do those here. They'll go to Stanford or Primary Children's. We can help with household, really whatever they need so mom and dad can be bedside with their child.
I love that.
And yeah, it's truly amazing. And then we can also help out emotionally.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break, but you know me, you're going to get one more quote because here we go. Empowering hope, which hope is ringing that bell. Empowering hope is not just a mission for NNCCF, known as Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. It's a promise to every child and family touched by cancer. That just hit me. So we're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to continue the conversation. It's About Town Deb and Amber.
Where do I begin? It's hard to put into words how amazing you are. I love our long walks in the woods together. I love all our fun adventures. The way you light up the crowd. The way you see so clearly. I love how you sing and dance. You're wild and full of life. You have so much to offer. I even love your mood swings. And I love you through all your fury. I love the way the light glistens off your skin. I love it when you smile and the way you laugh. I love everything about you. I will always love you, Tahoe. You make my heartbeat. What makes your heartbeat?
Welcome back. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy, Amber Hill. We are so happy to have both Holly and Tiffany on set with us, and I love that you're so festive.
I know, they're matching.
They're matching.
ready for
and
the
thank
holidays.
goodness I have some black.
And I'm the only
You
one
missed
not
the
wearing
memo.
red.
Where's your red and black?
Oh, but she's got the green in her
Yes,
hair.
I love
the
that.
holiday cheer. But we're really happy to be here today as it's Giving Tuesday. And it's so important to me to give back. And of course, I have a soft spot in my heart for Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. But I do support so many other ones in our community. I do. I love all of our nonprofits. But you have to have your why. My why is little Maddie. And Maddie has been gone for quite a few years now. But I promised little Maddie that I would continue this fight. And I have not broken my promise. And that's why I got choked up. And I don't want to get choked up because Maddie would want me to be standing tall and proud and ringing that bell for her. She didn't get to ring the bell, but she's up there ringing the bells for everybody else. But in order to make this happen, I had a goal every year of raising funds for Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. And my goal was to always start it in September. No, I started in September to February. I would start in September, and they'll explain why. And then in February, that would be when I really wanted to raise the most money, because we're going to tell you why. But there's a raffle that we're going to be having at Caliber Hair and Makeup. Talk about partnerships. Caliber Hair and Makeup. Crystal Basin Wine Cellars, they produce my About Town Deb wine, and they've donated some barrel tasting certificates, which I have in the car, which I forgot to give you. And we've got the wine. We have a nice holiday basket here. We've got the Tahoe Heartbeat. They donate all the time, and like I say, Dorinda's chocolates. I also splurged a little bit, and I know it's not local, but Bath and Body is like my favorite. And they had a sale going on, guys.
There's quite a few Bath and Body products in this basket.
Yeah, there was a sale, so I took advantage of the sale. So there's lots of candles and this and that. So anyway, there's lots of goodies in there. So every year, Trace Bensley at Caliber Hair and Makeup, he has a holiday party. It's already had November 18th is his party every year or around that date. And we put together a basket, and we sell raffle tickets from that night up until like Christmas Eve or right around Christmas. So this basket will be at Caliber, and it will be at their salon, and during their party, people have bought raffle tickets. And the cool thing is, all that time, everybody who's donated, when they buy a raffle ticket, it's going to be doubled. So Amber, let's find out why it's going to be doubled.
So the William and Pennington Foundation has made a promise to match your guys' funds raised throughout the year, correct? You want to tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. So the William and Pennington Foundation, they're incredible. And this year they are matching up to $600,000.
Wow.
The match started September 1st, and it'll run through February 9th, where we'll have a huge celebration at Shields.
And you anticipate reaching that?
Oh, you better.
$600,000.
It's a huge number, but really,
Yes, they can.
Yes.
We're manifesting. Yes, they can, they will, they are.
Because all that money stays local, and it goes to all the local families who need it so much.
The Pennington Foundation actually started back with us in 2013. Am I correct in that? They helped us get into our current building with a grant. And then 3 years later, heard our radiothon for our Know the Gold campaign, called us and said, we want to match all donations that you get at this radiothon.
I have,
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got to go
Yes.
there with me, and you need to ride the Ferris wheel.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes.
I just got excited.
They're incredibly generous. And as our population grows and our need grows, the need to help these kids, the requirements that they need, as that all grows and our population grows, Pennington has been growing with us. So the first year that they matched, it was $120,000, and we're now up to $600,000 this year.
Okay,
So
you know what's also
it's
really
incredible.
Cool? Now I'm just jumping in because I've been a part of this. So when I was at Nevada Matters doing social media and doing this, I was asked to my first time to go on the Ferris wheel, and at that time, we were on the Ferris wheel and we were making calls. We couldn't get off the Ferris wheel until we raised our goal.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe we should have you back on the Ferris wheel.
But see, I don't know when
motivation.
No, so the Ferris wheel's there and we could ride the Ferris
it's
wheel,
fun.
but we would all have a goal. Let's say I said I'm going to raise $500. I would call and text, and I'd be on the wheel. Say, okay, guys, I need 10 more dollars. I need this. So you would stay on it. And you didn't have to stay on it. I just thought it was more fun to stay on it, and I got more money because I kept calling people. But it is such a cool event because we look forward to it every year. And I tell my friends, hey guys, get ready, because when it's getting close, I'm going to be saying, I need you to make a donation. I want you to call in and ask for me. So if I'm on those phones, I want you to say, hey, I want to talk to Deb, and I could go pick up the phone. So it's really cool to be a part of a telethon. You see them on TV and you see them and you hear them, but to actually be there and answer the phone, and to see the little kids, the bell is there, and to see the people come in and make donations, and you have like UNR, the mascot's usually there, and Shields is so generous. And then I remember, why I'm getting off track is I remember the one year we were there, you had hit your goal, and the William and Pennington Foundation came up or called and said, I'm going to add another 50 or whatever it was, 1,000 or 100. It was just incredible.
It is. The day of, you don't really know what the day is going to bring, but there's so many incredible things that happen throughout the day. People call up and donate $20,000. Someone came in last year and was just shopping, and we told him our story, and he donated $500 just right then. So really, incredible. It is. Every dollar counts to this $600,000. You don't think that you're making a difference with just $1, but it truly does help because it just grows, and we're going to reach that goal.
Now, the Pennington Foundation, what is their origin story, and why did they decide that Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation is an organization that they wanted to support?
They help many different organizations throughout Northern Nevada. I know that they're huge at the university. We are just so thankful that they came to us, and we've been able to really grow and with the community and be able to help more and more.
Yeah.
So let's go back. I want to stay on this William and Pennington Foundation because I'm so grateful for them, for what they do for everybody. So when they first came to you and you started doing this, and then every time they're, like you said, they're matching and they're, increasing their donations that they match. Has there ever been a time where like a family's come up and said, is there like a heartwarming story where they wanted to thank them or be a part of that? Because I feel like, everybody's donating, but we're really getting it doubled by William and Pennington Foundation. So is there any story that you could say that doubling really made a difference because they were there?
Yeah, when we have the big celebration at Shields and our Know the Gold, I think back, we have one of our kiddos who's been with us a long time, and she's been in the fight for a long time, Katie.
We love Katie.
And her mom, Lynn, comes as well. And they tell their story, and really they know the difference this match has been for their lives. Katie's been in the fight for over 5 years now, and she's still battling, and she's amazing and wonderful. But they bring her beads of courage, and every blood draw she goes through, every poke, every bit of radiation, everything gets documented with a bead, and they hang the beads, and Lynn and Katie tell her story.
And they're very open about it on social media. So if you really want to be inspired, how can they? I'm trying to think what Facebook page we would go to.
Cure for Katie.
Cure for Katie. Please look at it, guys. And she also is incredible with. She'll do like stickers, and I was reaching for my phone because in the back of my phone I will show you I have her sticker.
We all have that.
She's an incredible artist,
and it's also her stickers are on my luggage. So when I travel, everywhere I go, I see that sticker. It reminds me. So we're gonna take a quick break. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna add in. I've never experienced a Know the Gold. I haven't experienced the radiothon, but I can tell you right now, the importance of doubling is huge. We have a record number of families who are getting transplants, and that transplant journey is very expensive. So being able to help provide assistance through that transplant journey is super important, and to meet that financial need for those families. So doubling really helps us to be able to help these families through that transplant journey.
Okay, time to wrap this segment up. Quote, believe in the strength within you. You are capable of anything. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
In a world where most of us don't often think about what it means to be in an emergency, there's one thing that's certain. At St. Mary's, we're grateful for our fellow emergency medical service responders who do. And although we're not firefighters, EMTs, paramedics, or police officers, the care we provide begins with them. And at St. Mary's, we appreciate you, helping us to offer the lowest ER wait times in the area. We thank you for partnering and providing compassionate care day and night. From St. Mary's, we thank you for all that you do.
Welcome back. Whew, About Town Deb, Amber. Guys, where's the time going? I feel like this is the holiday time zooming by. I am so grateful that we've been able to share some of the stories, but William and Pennington Foundation is really coming through with the double the match. That's so important. And I bring that up again because I mentioned that I like to start mine in September. And in September, there's Natalia's night. That's why I'm bringing this back full circle. Natalia's night is, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about it because it happens every year. So tell a little bit about Natalia's night. And then I wasn't able to with the check presentation because I've been going back and forth visiting my mom. So I wasn't able to be there. I'd love you to share a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So Natalia's night is in honor of Natalia Berriman, who is the daughter of the owners of El Adobe. She passed back in 2013 from childhood cancer, and her parents wanted to host a night in her honor to raise money for the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. And since 2013, a lot of Reno, Sparks, Carson restaurants have come on board and wanted to also help honor her. This year, we set a new record of $19,000 raised. Yeah, sorry, over $19,000. Let's make sure we get that right.
So what's cool about that, we talked about community partnerships and collaboration and doubling. It was really cool because I do a lot with Wild River Grill.
Yes.
And Dorinda's, and also Tahoe Blue Vodka, and also Tahoe Heartbeat, all the above. Yes. So Tahoe Blue Vodka and Wild River Grill and Dorinda's, we've all done a lot together with baskets, but Tahoe Blue also donates the vodka for the booth that Jazzy, George, and I go for your golf tournament. Yeah. They always donate just enough extra so that right after your golf tournament, it's close to Natalia's night, and then I'm able to use the extra vodka, and we do a special drink, an About Town Deb drink, in honor of Natalia's night. So they donated 100% of the martini drink that they made. Then, if you bought a bottle of we had the About Town Deb wine, if you bought a bottle of wine or a glass of wine, they donated 100% of the wine. Maybe that kind of helped.
Yeah.
So they donated 100% of the wine bottle sales, the wine sales, the martini sales, and then we did a raffle that night as well, and they donated. So what I'm getting at is, it doesn't matter what kind of event. You can have a garage sale. You can have, I know there's been like, you've had teens or little girls who've done the lemonade stands.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's many ways you can help. So I just wanted to get that in.
Of all sizes,
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
lemonade stand to, hundreds of thousands of dollars being
Exactly.
donated by individuals in our community.
Yeah, we have a school that does a penny drive for us every year.
Yeah.
So they, if you put in the pennies, I think, and then the silver counts
silver
against it.
cancels
So
out, yeah.
it's a class competition. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, let me know. I have lots of pennies. I love to get rid of my pennies.
We just had a community member build a haunted house in their backyard, and just did a suggested donation for everybody who came through for NNCCF.
We would have went.
That's great.
It was amazing, and they raised $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
Through this haunted house. It was just, and it was one weekend, which is incredible.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
See, we have the best community. But
Yes,
you
we
guys
do.
have good
We
communities
do.
too.
It's incredible.
I would love you guys to share what you guys are doing for your local Cancer Foundation, because we are together and we should be sharing our ideas to make a difference.
Absolutely.
But I think you've stepped up the game a little bit for the,
Yeah.
Can you
so
share the
this
car?
year we have a car that we're raffling off.
Wow.
yeah.
Where did you get this car?
Michael Cole in Carson City approached us and said, hey, if we give you the Chevrolet Trax, one of the new vehicles, could you raffle it off? It's like,
Could you?
Of course,
Could we?
Of course we
Hello.
can. So
of course.
For $100, you get entered into the raffle, and we're going to pull that raffle at the Know the Gold on February 9th.
Yes.
So how many tickets are you selling?
500.
Only 500.
Well,
Only 500.
We say we're selling 500. We've only sold about 46. So right now your
Okay,
odds
guys
are
high.
amazing, and they're great stocking
Yes.
stuffers. So you probably don't want that car under the tree, or your husband or
right.
wife might say, I don't buy that.
I think
$100.
Today, Giving Tuesday, you should be going online and tell us how to get there. Then you could get that ticket,
Yes.
and then for you can donate the ticket, or not, you can donate the ticket, but you can give the ticket to your new driver at your house, whoever.
Yes.
What a great gift.
Right.
It is.
And we keep 100% of the ticket price. So just know that your $100 ticket price is actually a $100 donation to the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer
And it's
Foundation.
matched.
Double whammy.
Yes, and
Triple
it's matched.
whammy.
Yep.
Yep. So it's actually 200.
Wow. So they just randomly called you and said, can we give you a car?
One of our board members
gonna say,
actually
yes,
made this happen. So we have Brandy Anderson, one of our wonderful board members, made this connection, and we're so thankful.
So board members, connecting. Tell us a little bit about your board.
Wow, they are probably the most giving group of individuals that I've ever met. They are so selfless, and whatever we need as an organization, they're there for us.
And they also volunteer. I do
do.
know that because they're at the golf tournament.
They work really, really
They work
hard.
hard. So you have a working board that gives from their heart and their talent and their time.
Yes.
We are incredibly lucky.
So cool. I love that. So do you have you want other questions about the board, the car?
Well, there's another, if you guys don't want to buy the $100 ticket to win a car, which if you don't, that's kind of silly to me. But you guys have another program that you work with unwanted gift cards, like when people receive unwanted gift cards. Explain how that works.
So a lot of our kiddos are older. So we love when people do toy drives and donate toys, but for our kiddos that are anywhere from the teens up to age 25.
So you work with children up to 25 years old.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
When people hear children, they think 18. We
Yeah.
go all the way up to 25. So a lot of those kiddos, it's great to give them gift cards so they can kind of pick out what they want.
Right.
Food gift cards are really great because hospital food is not so hot. Clothing gift cards, I mean, really any gift cards that people get during the holidays that they think they won't use, absolutely we will take them because our families would love those.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like even me personally, when I hear of children's cancer,
You think
I
of the
definitely
younger
am
age.
always picturing like very young individuals, but you can't forget about the teenagers and
Kind
the
of
young
like Katie.
adults.
Our
Absolutely,
Katie.
yeah.
Exactly.
And one of the reasons too is that we don't just help through treatment, we also help with follow-up care. So for a lot of our kiddos, they're going through follow-up care for 5+ years. So we stay with them. Absolutely.
Whew. So I guarantee you guys, you have some gift cards that are still even in the envelopes.
It's true.
I know that I have been going through mine, and I found, actually, my cousin Georgia was helping me. It was like last year, and we were going through all my stuff, and here's a gift card. Like, oh, embarrassing. But it really is a great way to give back, and I know that I have personally done that. And even if you want to go get a gift card, it could be $10.
That's great.
It's fine, I just think that any amount, and it does help you when it is the holidays are coming. But the main thing today is Giving Tuesday, and how can they donate on Giving Tuesday to you guys?
Sure, they can go to nNCCF.org or call 775-825-0888.
So slow down and say it one more time. I'll put it on the screen.
Sure. They can go to nNCCF.org or call 775-825-0888.
Okay, well, it's time for another break. When we come back, I will share a little bit more. I'd love you guys to share a heartwarming story because the holidays are coming. We're going to take our final break. It's About Town Deb and Amber. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Debbie McCarthy, About Town Deb, Amber M.F. Hill. So happy to have you on set today. And Holly and Tiffany our little holiday gals.
I know, we're so excited.
She has a little snowflake.
Oh, I do.
I
I
didn't see that.
and the
Oh,
earrings.
you are
We're ready for
I
it.
am ready. Cool. Well, I will be ready because it is, like you say, Giving Tuesday. I am excited about going online and making that donation. Can you also, you can get the car ticket online too, right?
You
Right.
can.
Yes.
Okay, so quote time. Your heart holds the power to change the world. Your heart right now, you have the power to make a donation, whether it's $5, a gift card, buy the raffle ticket, go to Caliber, get some raffle tickets, call me, however you like to be connected to Northern Nevada Children's Cancer, I am your person. But right now, I know this is our final segment. We have a little goodie for you. So Amber, I will let you, do you want to?
Yeah,
Let's-
so each of you are going to get a cold brew and a little cocoa spoon from Dorinda's Chocolates, just as a little thank you guys for being on the show today.
Amazing.
and yours is over
I
there.
love cold brew.
Lovely.
And
Yes.
so tell us about the partnership really quick.
Yeah,
we're
so-
all about collaborating.
Yeah, so this the partnership on the cold brew is between Dorinda's Chocolates and Lighthouse Coffee. Lighthouse Coffee has an excellent cold brew recipe that they bring to us in giant jugs, and we infuse our chocolate and caramel into it and bottle it in these reusable glass containers.
What
I
a
think
beautiful
you just
label.
introduced me to my favorite new cold brew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's really
goodness.
good, and it's fresh and yummy. It's really good.
Yeah, and it'll perk you up for sure.
Maybe that's why I'm feeling better. I've been sipping on it. No, but we're just so grateful to have you here. And I wanted to share a little. I want you to share a little bit more. And Amber was gonna. She asked too
Yeah.
about your location.
So you guys have your location where the kids actually will ring the bell at for Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation on Barron and Longley. You guys also have like a holiday toy shop there, right?
It's actually
All
year
year
round.
round.
Oh, it's a year-round toy
Yep.
shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of our families will come in and visit with us when, the kiddo's done with treatment or they've just been poked. It's kind of a little bit of a bribe. Mom and dad will bring the child there. It's like, let's go see the ladies at NNCCF. So we'll take them in the back, and we have this giant toy closet. It's called Casey's Closet. It was named after our board president, who was also diagnosed with cancer when he was young, and also and started a toy drive. So we've named it in his honor. But then we'll open up the giant doors, and the kids will stand there for what seems like an eternity because like the
overwhelmed.
They are so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And so we'll help them pick out a toy. And we have a sweet little boy. He will pick out a toy for now, and then I'm going to have that one later. So we'll hide that one, and so it's ready for him.
He's setting
in the
himself
front.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the smart one.
Uh-huh.
But what we need is our toy closet is getting a little bit thin with toys.
Oh.
So really, we have an Amazon wish list on our website. They can go there, pick out if you would love to donate a toy, and it'll come right to us.
Wow, so many ways to participate
lots
and
of ways.
support.
Lots of ways.
And
Tons
a
of
lot of
ways
them
to
are
do
really
that.
accessible too.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. I'd also love to add that if people want to come in and take a tour of our office, we love giving people tours so they can see our office firsthand, see what we do, get to see the toy closet for themselves.
Have you taken a tour?
Oh yeah.
Has she
I
taken a
like
tour?
the toy closet, by the way. I love the toy closet. It's just really nice to know that there's so many amazing human beings out
Right.
here that really, not just for the Children's Cancer Foundation, but for Children's Cabinet, for the Boys and Girls Club. I mean, you can go on and on. Safe and Brave. There's so many out there, and I love that our community never gives up.
Right.
Never gives up. So we are very grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm also grateful for Surratt Law, for Dream Palette Films, Design on Edge, for Dorinda's Chocolate, for Kimmy Candies, Caliber Hair and Makeup, Soak Spa, labels, as I said, DigiPrint, and I have you can also become a friend of Deb, and I have product placement. So Kelly Mojo is a great gift for the holidays, and you can also go online and order that. Or you can go down to Nello Olivo's Winery in El Dorado Wine Country. So there's just a lot of ways that you can support. So even by supporting myself, I give back a portion of the wine sales as well. So there's lots of ways that you can contribute. And any way you'd like to, we would love you to do that. And it's almost time to say goodbye. I really don't want to. But is there anything else you'd really like to add, or like a touching story that really like touched you with a child?
Just during this holiday season, when I first started at the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, I was talking to a mom, and she said, I had just told my children we're not going to have Christmas. And she goes, we just can't afford it. And I said, you're going to have Christmas. We're going to take care of you. And we are able to take care of those families because of wonderful giving donors in our community.
So with you, Tiffany, being on board, 6.5 months?
Yes.
It had to be such a, wow, to be able to work for them and to see
Yes.
everybody's hearts open. And I'm sure there's some sadness as well. Is there a moment that you can't forget?
I mean, honestly, I have to say, before I started working for the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, I really started to lose some faith in humanity. It's a tough world out there, and it can be really tough. But like I said, I really get to meet some of the most incredible people in the Northern Nevada community. I get to see these families that are going through the worst time of their life, and they just have the most positive, brilliant attitudes, and it just really has enriched my life. And I couldn't be more thankful.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Thank you for sharing that.
No, this is what we're about, guys, on our show. We really like to keep it real, and we'd love you to get involved with us, whether it's being a sponsor, advertising. I know I got to say this, I don't like to say it, but we'd love to have your support, because without your support, we can't be on air. We can't be highlighting so many nonprofits like the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. So I'm going to end with a quote and then a final thank you. So here's the quote. Your life is your story. Write well, edit often. Believe me, I am editing every day. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control the way you handle it. What do you want your story to say? So thank you, guys. I'm going to leave with you thinking about, where do you want your story to go? There's so many children right now in Northern Nevada and in your town who need their story shared. We need to share those stories, and we need to be there for them, especially on Giving Tuesday. So it's About Town Deb. Amber, we'll see you next week.